Hey peeps, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I have a quick word. I thought it was a personal word, but it might be one that applies to a few other people. So I'm gonna just jump right in. I will quote the verse Isaiah 46 verse 10. And it says, "Only I can tell you the future before it even happens. Everything I plan will come to pass, for I, God, do whatever I wish." So for me, that was just a reminder that God's plans and his purposes for you and for me will prevail no matter what's going on in the world. And so there might be times where we're like, what is going on? Are things as they should be? God is watchful of all of the things going on. So there have been a lot of words going on about how we're in the last days and, the world is coming to an end. And it's very easy to have those words panic you. Like, that's a very natural response. But instead of feeling panic, there is another way to go. I'll give you a quick illustration that came to mind. I don't know if anyone else had this, but there used to be this math multiplications test called the Math Minute. In the Math Minute, you have exactly 1 minute, 60 seconds to solve as many mathematical, simple equations as you can. So it would usually look like rows and columns of math problems. And it would just be like 4 times 2, 3 times 8, and just on there. I remember as a kid that used to give me so much anxiety because I was like, I don't have enough time to do all the things I need to do. And I would panic. And my first instinct was just to freeze up and not do anything because I was just like, I can never finish all of them. What am I going to do? And so I remember the very first test I took, I was just like, I'm going to sit on my hands. And I didn't do too well. But the cool thing about the Math Minute is that my teacher had it on a weekly basis. So even if I didn't do all the things I needed to do, next week there was another opportunity. And all of the problems looked different. They were arranged differently, but I was familiar, so I was more successful. So bringing it back to life, regular life, there will be times in your life that you find there are so many problems in front of you, and you know that you're on borrowed time. You know that you might not have as much time as you want to do all of those things, because I truly believe that Jesus is coming back soon. We do not know when. There are lots of prophecies trying to get pretty close to the date. We're not God. We don't know. But what we do know is that with the time that we have now, it is our responsibility to keep trying all the way up until that final buzzer. So it could be that, okay, maybe the Lord is coming soon. Yes. But it could be that also we don't know how much longer we have on earth as individual people. Just to be frank, I always have this as an example in my mind. My brother passed away when he was 15. Who's to know that your life is going to be long or short, right? And so rather than living in fear, instead you can do all that you can to get as much done in the time that you have. So that's an encouragement to somebody out there. Change that fear from panic and saying, what if I don't have enough time to be as rich, as successful, as loved as I want to be? Maybe I don't have enough time. Instead, it's like, this is the amount of time I have. What can I do with the time I'm allotted? And so the Lord was telling me, just a quick example. Remember those math minutes? You had only a few seconds to solve all of those problems before time ran out. After a while, it invigorated you and you worked all the way up until the buzzer rang. Every time you tried to do more and you tried to go faster. This is a life lesson. Use every second you have and perfect your process each time. This is God's problem-solving season, and we need to be ready to be discharged. And so it's not just about how much time do we have. It's about, oh, we're on borrowed time. We don't know how much time we have. So let's run harder. Let's run faster towards the things of God. If we have been sitting on our hands because we're overwhelmed, it's okay. There's another round. And until God keeps giving us other rounds to try and other opportunities to be successful, until that opportunity runs out, we have to keep working. So just a quick word, do not panic. God is in control and you have everything you need to do the work that God has called you beforehand to do. Thanks, y'all. Bye.